Good evening, everybody, and thanks for watching. I'm Patrick LaChapelle. I'm working more today on my stock market tool. I'm going to start by recapping the paper trading. So today was the second day of paper trading. So I'm going to recap how the second day went, update the positions I had from day one. This strategy is holding positions for 5 days. So the picks we had yesterday, we need to update them. I need to get the results from today, and then run the models for tomorrow. Or, yeah, that would be tomorrow my time still. It's 11 p.m. So get the results for tomorrow. And then the final step would be to, oh, and if I get some extra time, it's already 11 p.m. here. It's a little bit late, but if I get some extra time, I'm going to work on the code because I need to update the code so it runs more quickly. I don't want to, right now I'm going through and manually filling out prices and stuff, so I don't want to have to do that. I want to speed it up. So here are the picks from this morning. Basically, these are all the same core model. The only thing that's different is the target volatility. So I'm scaling down by the target volatility. You can set some volatility target, and then if volatility exceeds that target, I have a sigmoid curve, and it starts scaling down volatility. So if it's a little bit above, it just scales it a little bit down. And then if it's way above the target volatility, it's bringing it down to close to 20% exposure on the whole portfolio. So that would mean 80% sitting in cash. So the only difference between these strategies, all are holding 4 positions each side, 4 longs and 4 shorts for 8 total positions. This one at the left is unscaled, so I'm not worried about the volatility. The middle one has a target volatility set to 25%, and the right one has a target volatility set to 10%. So, oh, this is, I say 3 day look back here. I think this is yeah, this is 4 day look back. So here are my volatilities. That was a typo. Oh, no, sorry. That is a 3 day look back, 4 positions. So, yeah, so look here. So this is just changing around the volatility target. So this is the rightmost strategy from the last slide that I just showed. Um, we get an average annual return of 10%. If we set 10% volatility, and we also get a max drawdown of 10%. So that's what's nice about this strategy is drawdown, average return, and volatility all kind of go together. So what's happening here is we're getting a lot less volatility. The worst drawdown's 10%, so this is something that a quant shop might consider funding. Of course, the returns aren't that high, but it's nice to have that low drawdown. And also you see that the drawdown's getting lower over time. The worst, the absolute minimum of the drawdowns. So it was 10% in 2015, lower in, when would this be? 2019 or so, lower at the in 2021. Well, I'm saying lower, but lower in magnitude, and then lower magnitude again this year during the Iran war. If I set it to 20%, um, uh, sorry, this is the, so this is the unscaled strategy. So you see here, this has much higher returns, 40% returns, as opposed to that last strategy, which gave 10% average annual returns. But you would have to tolerate a drawdown of 35%, which is a pretty substantial drawdown. Um, and so, yeah, that's basically that. It's all the same strategy. I'm just changing how the scaling works on these three. So, what's nice about that for tracking the paper trading is all the positions will be the same, just the allocation will be different. So, let's go through and put this in. So, this is from the first day when I was going off of a $10,000 portfolio. Um, and but the problem here is at the 10% strategy, I'm not getting all of the positions. So I changed it yesterday to be $100,000 portfolio, and I made those adjustments in the here too. So let's go and start filling out the day trading results. I just have to find that spreadsheet. Oh, I think I pulled it up. Did I not? Oh yeah, there it is. All right, so here's the spreadsheet I'm tracking everything in. So let's go get those positions. let's see what we've got. So 6/3/2026, and let's fill it down. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, PBM is the first position, bird is the second position, BNAI is the third position, and LUNR is the last long position. Then we have SNDK, we have SKLZ, we have HCAI, and finally we have AKAN. So first four are long. 2, 3, 4, and this guy's short, and so these guys are short. All right, so then we want predicted return. 0.06575, 0.180097, minus 0.005203, 0.279277, minus 0.931728, minus 0.800088, minus 1.383778, and then finally minus 1.769595. Okay, and then let's go see if we could get the prices. So yesterday, what I'm doing is I'm logging the actual open price, but then I'm also logging what might be a bit more conservative open price. So I'm taking basically the worst position from the first 30 minutes of trading. If it's long, the worst position would be the highest price in the first 30 minutes. And if it's short, the worst position would be the lowest price in the first 30 minutes. So that's kind of my strategy here. So let's go to Trading View. And let's look up our first stock, which is PBM. And let's look at it for the day. So what did we open at? When is this? Tuesday, Wednesday. So why is this off a little bit? But anyway, so this is long. So we could say the actual open was here, 4.21. But the worst position would have been here at 4.25. So that's not too different. Okay, and we're purchasing so now we need to put in number of shares, current price. Okay, so I don't need that right now. I'm just getting prices. So now let's go. We've got PBM. Let's get bird. There we go, 9:30. No, that's Tuesday. Today, 9:30. We opened at 3.82. Okay. And then the worst point. What is this? 3 point. Did I add that? I don't know. The worst point to buy would have been here, 4.02. All right. BNAI. Oof. Tough day for the longs. Let's get the 1-day chart. We opened at here, 18.14. But the worst place to buy would have been up here. $18.35. Oh no, that's long. So the worst place to buy would have been at here. 17.71. And the final long lunar. Let's say we bought here. I don't know, that's Wednesday. Oh. So let's go to the open. One day, the open. What the hell is going on? Okay, there we go. 15-minute ticks. That doesn't help too much. Get out of here. All right, so 9:30. Oh, good, we have the. So the open was 38.02. BNAI, do we have? Oh no, lunar, 38.02. But the worst time to buy in the first half hour would have been like here. 10. Wait, what is this? Intuitive. Oh, yeah. LUNR. Okay, so 10. But the worst place to buy would have been this candle. High of 39.10. Okay, now we have the 4 shorts. So we have SNDK. There's no data until 9:30. Here we go. 9:30 opened at 1645.99. But the worst place to buy in the first half hour would have been here. Low 1564. Okay, SKLZ. One day, 9:30. Open 9.03. Okay, is this 9.03? The worst place to buy would have been 9.71. So 9.03, 9.71. Okay, and let's go HCAI. Hey, Sir Night Night, how are you? What's going on in your world? Thanks for tuning in, as always. All right, so we'll say the open was 9.68. And the worst place to buy in the first half hour Come on, get out of here. Would have been what? This. 9.61. And then what did I say the open was again? 9.68. AKAN. One day. So at 9:30, opened at 20.81. Worst place to buy in the first half hour would have been the low of this. 19.21. Do you have a minimum market cap for this? What do you mean, like minimum market cap for the stocks that are included in the strategy? Because I don't. I'm only filtering by volume. I'm assuming the next point is that I should probably only trade on high market cap stocks. Because if you go back to some of these, PBM maybe? Yeah, I mean, that's obviously not a very big market cap. $10 million market cap. No, I think that's kind of a problem I have because I think this stock's getting shorted. I was looking at this yesterday. And if you look at the year to date, I mean, this looks like a short. Yeah, that's obviously a short. It's getting squeezed here, comes back down. So I don't know. The strategy might fail on shorts. Yeah, look at that. What in the world? 2024, the high was almost 30K. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. What is this big volume spike? Oh. Yeah, I don't really trust this. I'm going long on this. That seems like a bad idea. Seems like some artifact from the short squeeze. A lot of these look like penny stocks to me with less than $100 million. Yeah, well, definitely this one. This one's $10 million. I didn't look too much into that assumption, but my assumption was that what was my assumption? Let me pull the data while I'm thinking about that. Oh, my assumption was that if the volume's high, then I should be good. But I think the problem is obviously the volume's high on shorts. If a stock's getting shorted to zero, obviously the volume's going to be high. Let's think. Okay, let's pull the most recent data. So here, Control C, and then let's just say Dolt pull. And then Dolt SQL server. Turn the server on. Let's go here. Get out of here. And let's do Python 3. Set up data. And then we'll get the close prices for these stocks. Well, that's taking longer than I anticipated. All right, so let's copy these guys in. Okay, so sell open price. See if we can get it straight from the source. Updated 48 minutes ago. Good timing. Tables. Why is this not loading? So let's get where account symbol is equal to. Yeah, I don't want to figure out all the fucking SQL commands. Just want to get the data. Let's think about this 10%. So I have to do something about position sizing. I have to figure out how to scale that up to $1,000 per position. I think I could get it just from the tranche size. Where did I put that PowerPoint? So I need to fix yesterday's. So tranche budget is 559 point that whole thing. So so 15 shares. Wait, with a $600 budget? Is it buying too many stocks? Here we have a $2,000 budget. Certainly it can't get 54 shares of a $223 stock. That is $12,000. Fuck. Here are the results for my code to make predictions for the day. The file I'm running is livestrat3.py. Why? Look at the top prediction. Maybe, what time is it? I have some time. Maybe I could try creating a new universe, but I really need to focus on documenting all of this as I go. I mean, it's doing well in the back test. In theory, it should do well live. Let's go pan Python 3. Let's look at the data. Let's get where the date is equal to 0527. Not 3727. All right, so you have PBM, Bird, BNAI, HTC. Oh wait, no. PBM, Bird, BNAI, HTCO is replaced with Lunar. Then HCAI is replaced with SNDK. Oh no, we have I'll put them in order. SNDK, PBM, Bird, BNAI, SNDK, SKLZ, and HCAI, and then ACAN. Wait. Did it fail? Now let's... Is there no data for today? Where's Adult Hub post no preference? I've got it. So the question is, where the hell is it? Let's try pulling the data again. All right, now let's see. Well, that's running. The stuff to get the data will take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna see, is it possible? First, before I make any changes, let me update the GitHub. Yeah, so by the way, if you're interested in this, you can run the same. Let me just show real quick. This is my strategy. Oops. This is my strategy here. So I'm making a stock universe, using that universe to train a model, as we've just discovered, per the chats from Point and Sir Night Night. My stock universe seems to have, at least I'm making picks on some really low cap stocks. So that's a bit problematic, but the model seems like it's doing well on the stock universe. So that's what I have. But basically, you could define this flexibly. You feed that into a returns model to predict returns. and then use a portfolio strategy. So you can create all of this stuff in under 100 lines of code with the GitHub repository I'm adding this to right now. So if you're interested in that, check it out. It's cool. If you find it useful, please star the repository. All right, so in portfolio, updated portfolio, so it works. Oh, this is HRP, right? Yeah. Class, HRP. Updated HRP backtest strategy to allow for zero longs, to allow for long or short dash only. Let's push. Okay, I'm not gonna upload the live strategy yet. So now this should be pulled, right? Starting server. Don't pull. Pulling. Everything up to date. Any user with grant file privileges. Okay, I don't care. I'm the only user. Okay, well, nothing really to do other than try pulling the data again. So set up data. That's going to pull it from my database and put it into a feather file. And the feather file makes it so that you don't have to pull everything from the database every time you want to train the model. Actually, for this paper trading thing, though, it would be good to go back to using SQL database. Because I don't need all of the data. I only need recent data. All right, so these are the filters. Top liquidity filter, price filter. So we go to scripts. I need some gum or something. Something to chew. Yeah, and also, other than looking at the GitHub, don't forget to subscribe. Because that obviously helps me. Only if you find it interesting. But I'm working on this every day. I'm slowly trudging towards something that I can implement live. So if you think this project is interesting, follow along. Clean analysis. Okay, so here are filters. So all I need to do is define and apply functions. So let's add here class market cap filter. And then the name, call it market cap. And then I think it might have been hard because I don't know how many shares are outstanding. Does it say here? No. So I need shares outstanding to get market cap. Split symbol. Financial status, NASDAQ symbol. Where's the market cap info? Is ETF, round lot size, is test issue, financial status. So it's not even in the stocks database. It's not in symbol, really. Symbol, name, exchange, category, is ETF, round lot size. Man, it's gonna drive me nuts. How do they... Yeah, so market cap's gonna be a hard thing to implement. Earnings, rates, options, it must be in earnings. I know I've seen market cap somewhere. What's rank score? Oh. Income statement. Rank score, that's kind of interesting. But what is this from? How are they rating these? It's the average rank or what? Earnings calendar, cash flow statement. Income statement. Average shares. What does that mean? I know I've seen market cap somewhere in this database. All right, we've got the data. Let's try this again. Oh no, now it's not pulling the data. I don't even care about that. However, when I look at the data which I have pulled, the most recent date is... Oh wait, 26th. What's today? Yeah, we should get the 27th. The most recent date is 5/26, but the website shows data up through 5/27. What is causing this issue? All right, let's see. Now back to making the filter. Yeah, so I need a market cap. So where the hell is that? Open, high, low, close, volume. Count symbol, X date, amount, split, symbol, security name, listing exchange, market category. Oh, round lot size, is that it? What the hell does that mean? Round lot? No, that's not it. There's no way I put something into the database. I mean, there's not another server activated, is there? No. Ugh. There's no way there's another one open. Oh. No, that's it. Yeah. So that can't be it. So the time zone thing should not be the cause of my problem because that is just a data value and not derived from Alright, I need to listen to some music. This is frustrating, man. And the paper trading, I really need to automate this because it's taking so much time every night this week. I barely can spend any time writing code or anything. Uh, let's look back here. I know there's market cap somewhere. If we get out of stocks, options, stocks, earnings, rates. Okay, stocks. Oh no, not there. Earnings. Balance sheet assets, cash and equivalents. Should be like shares outstanding. I swear I saw that somewhere at some point. Capital surplus. Treasury stock, total equity. Oh, there. Shares outstanding. Computer's pulling from the wrong place. I have no idea. Okay. Pretty sure it's not some local thing. Yeah. Okay. So it's not that. The two repository mix up. All right. Stock directory. Stocks, PWD. Adult slash post no preference slash stocks. This is the only server that's running it, but I'm not running anything else right now, so I'm just going to quit. Terminate. And let's try setting it up again. So terminal. Right? I hate the white terminal. All right, let's see if this works. Don't be discouraged. I'm nowhere near as intelligent as you. I don't know about that. But you've come a pretty long ways in a short period of time. I totally understand the frustration. No, yeah, that's just part of working on projects. Honestly, I don't even feel frustrated. I feel like, well, what the hell, man? But I mean, yeah, that's why it's nice. I mean, that's what makes this hard, right? If it was easy, anyone could do it. But that's why I'm hitting my head. I think if I hit my head into the wall every day, someday something good's gonna come out. And so if I hit my head into the wall and get nothing done, I'm not too worried. I just, I guess it's a little frustrating. You know, I'm ready for paper trading, and then we start paper trading, and but you know that's how it goes. Yeah, it's like 6 months ago, I wanted some automated method. You know that I'm a lot closer now. So, oh yeah, but then that universe thing. There's so many things to change, and um, yeah, that's concerning. So, let's see if we could pull earnings, cash flow statement. So, in the cash flow statement page of the earnings database, there is a column for market cap. This has target date, so I guess all applies have a target date. I'm just gonna pull it into its own. How big is this table? Or how many rows are there? Does it say? Uh, so I guess you could just get the most recent date. Wait, what same phrase? Hitting your head against the wall? Or a different one? I'm a big fan of the phrase hitting your head against the wall because it's such a good way of describing how I feel about working on projects. It feels like, you know, if you spend an hour clicking around on the computer and you're no further than you were before, then why not? What are you doing? You're metaphorically hitting your head against the wall. Why wouldn't you go have fun or something? But, you know, every time I hit my head against the wall, I get a little bit closer. Okay, so let's. Oh, we don't even need to get out of there. Yeah, let's just go to pandas then. Import pandas as PD. df is equal to pd.read feather. We're gonna read data slash all ohlcv dot feather. Let's look at it. df dot date. Oh, it's there. All right. So we could say df is equal to df.date, df where df.date is equal to df.date.max. Now we're only getting the data for today, and we're going to say symbols is equal to. I wonder if I could just copy and paste these guys in. Wait, what did I do here? Did that for all of those? Oh, I see. I don't know. I'll leave that out for now. All right. So what are the symbols? I wonder if I could just paste these in. Nope. Okay, we could modify it in text editor though. I don't know. Let's just put them in. PBM. Bird. BNAI. LUNR. SNDK. SKLZ. HCAI. AKAN. Okay, then we can say for ticker in tickers, print, we'll say sub df is equal to df where df dot account symbol is equal to ticker. And then we can say print. We can say close is equal to sub df dot close dot values of 0. And then we could just print ticker close. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So let's put those in here. So, oh my gosh, and I have to figure out the number of positions. Am I putting those in? Where did I put the paper trading? Yeah, hitting your head against the wall. I guess it's one of my favorite phrases, I would say. Oops, not that. Market research. Okay, and for this unscaled strategy, let's put in the positions. Something I'm doing wrong here. 912, 16, 74, 3, 157, 55, 20. Okay, so these are all selling on June 2nd. I guess June 2nd is, there's no holiday, so these will just be June 3. Let's highlight these in some way. Just make it light gray so we know it's a different day. All right, here's 5/27, 2026. Say that equals that. And fill down. Now let's put the current prices in. Where's the Okay, so current price, PBM, 4.32. Bird, 3.95. BNAI, 15.54. Ooh, getting crushed on these. LUNR, 40.34. Nice. SNDK is 1589.94. SKLZ is 9 on the dot. Okay. Negative and a positive. This guy is 8.55. HCAI. And then ACAN is 21.67. Okay, now if let's do those ones from yesterday. So now yesterday we had PBM, Bird, BNAI, HTCO. So let's replace this with HTCO. Then no SanDisk. We have HCAI. Do we have skills? No. Okay, then we have HCAI, ACAN, AXTI, and BBGI. Okay, so let's see how we did from yesterday. So yesterday, let's just put this in very simply. Date, unscaled, val, unscaled. All right, so we're starting at 100,000. So let's put 525, 2026 was 100,000. Now we're gonna say that equals that plus 1. And we were at minus 15.5 yesterday. And this is not a percent. Okay, so the change yesterday was minus 15.5. So all right, now let's put these prices in. So 4.49, 4.32. So this would, the return would go low. 3.95. Oh, what was that before? Oh. So that guy turned green. BNAI got killed today. 15.54, really? Woof. Okay, HTCO. HTCO. Current price. Oh my gosh, man. That guy's getting destroyed. Down $1,000 on that one. This is looking pretty bad. HCAI is 8.55. Okay, ACAN 21.67. AXTI 122.77. BBGI is 15.8. Today we're at minus 688.59. Now let's see if this will update. Sheet 5. C money 1. Holy, so why do we only have Y values? We should have X values and Y values. I mean, this is gonna make me nuts. Date, val, insert, chart. Select data. Val. Why is there no X data? C to C. Money A to money A. But it's plotting change, not val. This Excel fucking sucks. There is no B row in here. I don't fucking know. this shit's retarded. Alright, I'm gonna forget about that for now. We can just say we took a big loss today, but maybe those guys will recover. I'm starting to think it's more a problem with the market cap. Minus 688.59. Try this one more time. Again. I don't know, fuck it. I'm just gonna put this chart in. I could update it every day. Actually, I'm not gonna plot the value. I'm gonna say percent return equals that divided by C money 2. Okay, so we're gonna get that value minus 1 and then 100 times that. Okay, so minus 0.7%. Nothing to freak out about. This shit sucks. Man, Excel is really bad. I mean, come on, man. Format, plot area. Whatever, we could leave the x-axis there. Hopefully it'll go above, back to positive returns, and I won't have to worry about that crap. Okay, so that's the result from the first day of paper trading. Now, that's unscaled. So we could put the same thing in, and the only thing we need to change is the number of positions. All right, so here's the 25% strategy. You know, let's see if this does any better. Let me call this returns. Unscaled returns. Okay, so yesterday we had minus 22.5 here. Minus 22.5. Okay, so let's put the data in. Did I already put this in? Oh yeah, I did. Alright, so number of shares here. Am I rebalancing every day or every 5 days? Scripts. Live strat 3. No, rebalance days 1. It's not really 912 shares. So what is that? Oh, it's 912 because it's so low. All right, so target volatility at 25%. What are the number of shares we have? So we have 263. I mean, all right, 263, 650, 263, 650, 12, 53, 2, 112, 39, 14. Okay. And then let's go to unscaled. Get the most recent prices. Let's also do the same thing here. Highlight these guys light gray. So I don't care if that looks like shit. Okay, let's go back here. So now, yeah, just extend that down. Fix the dates. Just put those guys in. Current price. Today we're minus 524. And this 10%, we have to think about what to do, because that's making the position sizes really small. And like yesterday, I could just say paper trading starts today. Oh yeah, I know what to do. So yeah, we just have to do some calculations. So So this is for a $10,000 portfolio. I need to scale it up so that it's for a $25,000 portfolio. So let's see, we've allocated $62, 62.63 to PBM. So what's PBM price? At 4.13, about. Oh no, we don't even need to worry about that. So we're good there. Scale it up by 10, 340, scale it up by 10. This guy, scale it up by 10, so we get 10. This guy, scale it up by 10 and we get 100. This guy, scale it up by 10 and we get 20. This guy, scale it up by 10 and we get ACAN 23.45. Divided by price per share. We'll just assume yesterday it was like, it was just below 1 share. So we'll say we're going to buy 10 shares of this, ACAN. And then AXD was also 0, 102. AXD price. So $102 divided by $142. 0.71 shares, so times 10 is 7. And we're good. So that's not perfect, but it's a nice approximation. So, all right, did that. Now let's go to today. Today's picks. Gosh dang it, we still have... Oh, but that's because it's SanDisk. It's expensive. So we've allocated 1561 to SanDisk. And... SanDisk is 1645. So 1561 divided by 1645 is like 0.95. So I have a small portfolio. Some of these positions I wouldn't even be able to take. So I think I'm going to keep going with this strategy with the paper trading, but large scale I need to kind of change around how the models work and see if I change the universe, because I think I do need to do that filtering by market cap, but then I also need to filter so that I'm only getting things below a certain price so that I can actually buy them. So it's saying buy 0.95 shares. Okay, so I'll just say that. So SanDisk, let's go 0.95. Or, I mean, short that many shares. All right, PBM, we're at 105. Bird, 260. BNAI, 4. Lunar, 21. Skills, 45. HCAI, 15. ACAN, 5. All right, so actually let's copy these down. Put them right here. Let's go back here, copy this whole guy. Put it in here. And then everything above here. Let's make light gray. All right, now we could just paste these guys in. Here we go. So instead, let's sum it to J17. So positive return. Well, at least something's positive. A $100,000 portfolio returning 3.6 bucks, but that's just after 2 days. No positions are closed. That is a relief that at least it's not complete shit everywhere. I'm doing this wrong. I don't even know. Is it worth tracking returns right now? I could just track things here. But then I'll lose what the total return was. Well, then I could just say total return here. And then val equals that plus this. C money 2 plus B3. Alright, so this should be equals that plus this guy. Yep. No. Equals C4 plus B4. Well, C money 2. Oh, C4 minus B4. Good. And that should be the same. Oh, I'll just change it. C money 2. Okay, now let's plot this guy. Date, percent return. Then finally, we have the returns for today on the 10% strategy. So I actually don't really understand why the, you know, shouldn't they all be returning the same? It's just scaled up or down. Okay, so... And here yesterday we had minus 13.81. And then here today... J2J 3.607. That's crazy. I guess the losing positions would have just been a lot smaller. 3.607, so I need to look at that and figure that out. I mean, who cares about that? Let's just put let's just get it from this paper trading saved in Explorers, right? Oh, it's right there. So let's make a new script and call it compare 2026-05-26 underscore strats dot py. Now we can open it. Explorers. Compare. Where's Explorers? Oh. Compare these guys. Let's try paper trading. Oh my god, it's already midnight. Alright, let's finish this up and do the picks for today. Need to get this music going. Come on. Alright, let me know if you have any song recommendations. One person who's watching. Did I save that? Let's see the Excels that are open. Okay, good. Oh, but I should open it so I can see what the hell it looks like. Where are you now? So we say header is 0. Yeah, header should be 0. Alright, now let's say for strat. Okay, so now let's add the strategies. These will just be names, so I'll say unscaled 10% volatility escape percent Well, oh my gosh, why is it doing that? How to do a percent? do. Why is this not working? No. I'm fading. Okay, I'll just add the percent sign. Okay, so this is 25% volatility. That's 10% volatility. And get rid of that. Okay, so now for each strat, sheet, and zip. Okay, so we have strats. Now we just need sheets. Are this, comma, that, comma, that. This, that, and the third. When I finally got sober. Okay, so this is called unscaled returns. No, not returns. It's just called unscaled. Baby. Alright, so we'll say data equals pd.read Excel, and we want to read this guy. Sheet name. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. And then we have that, so then we'll just say, let's import matplotlib. From matplotlib, import pyplot as plt. Now we have it, we can just say plt.plot, and let's plot df dot, what's it called? df of date. Percent return, capital P. Gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Alright, label is equal to strat, and then we're gonna, now we have color, so we can say C is equal to color. For strat sheet, color, and zip strat sheets, colors. And then we're plotting it. Label, I'm blinded by the lights. Anything else we want? I don't think so. Let's go see what that plot looks like. Get rid of that. Oops, nope. Let's just make this smaller. And then let's run Python 3. Compare. Oh, I forgot to show worksheet named unscaled. It should have a capital U. Worksheet unscaled for strat sheet. Sheet name, is sheet. All right, save, and then let's run it. Key error data. No, not data, date. All right, key is date. Save, and let's run it. No date. Let's just print df.keys then. I saw you dancing in a crowded room. Why is it not printing the keys? I could have told me that you never part. I could do that. Oh, wrong sheet names. Hey KL, hey man, do you plan on pushing all of this to your GitHub repo? No. This is all I'm doing right now is tracking the paper trading. So, I mean, like file scripts like this are very specific to my setup. I'm not adding anything for paper trading until I automate and generalize everything, because it's just going to make a big mess I mean, nobody wants to like run that script and then have to format their Excel file the exact same way. So I need to automate the paper trading code infrastructure, and then I'll add that to GitHub. But all this stuff for here, run away. This is the outline for the project. If you look at the bottom here, this is the strategy I'm using. So isolating a universe, using that to train a returns model, using the output of the returns model to decide how to allocate capital. Those are kind of the 3 steps. And you can do all of that in under 100 lines of code using the GitHub code. So I am going to update with the paper trading infrastructure, but not currently. Not until I have everything generalized. Okay, so unscaled returns, 25 returns, 10 returns. That's pretty easy. Alright, so this is unscaled returns. This becomes 25 returns. And this becomes 10 returns. Save your tears for another day. This one has a capital R, other 2 are lowercase. Oh, I'm not plotting it. We forgot to plot. plt.show. All right, so here are the returns from the different strategies after 2 days. It's not a nice looking plot. There's 3 data points, but that's okay. Oh, I should make the title today's date. 5/28. Okay, strats unscaled. What do you... If I call it liberal and conservative, people will think it's some political thing. Unscaled. Risky. 25%. Balanced. And this guy we'll call conservative. And okay, good. 5/27. All right, good. Now let's get the picks for today. So let's go to live strat. Let's make a new PowerPoint slide here. This is 5/27. This is 5/28. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's wait for this to run. Let's move this guy down here. And this is running, so let's change this to true. Set target volatility to 25%. Sometimes all I think about is you. Little love June. Okay, then let's set the target to 10% volatility. Just keep faking me out and make you happier now. I don't know. That's I'm really not confident about anything. The only thing I'm confident in is that the back test works well. And so that's like the point of paper trading. Before you go live with real money, you want to go live with fake money. So that's really what this is here. I'm going live with fake money, taking conservative. Basically, I have the open data, so the back test is just pulling the open for the day and assuming I bought at the open. In this paper trading test, I'm taking the worst price for my position from the first half hour of trading, with the idea that that should be a conservative estimate for slippage. That should give us more slippage than actually there is. Yeah, but you saw in that plot I showed, the only 10% returns are positive. If I target 10% volatility, the returns are positive, but 25% volatility goes negative, and 10% volatility, or sorry, unscaled goes negative. So this plot, 10% volatility is going up, but that's because, it's scaled by volatility. So it should, it's saying this is, recent times have been volatile. I'm scaling down. I kind of don't understand why it would be positive, though. That's something I don't quite get right now. Come on, hurry up. Oh no, wrong thing. Okay. Finished. Okay, so we have paper trading predictions for today, the 28th. So here they are. And we'll see how tomorrow night I'll tune in and see how they perform. I didn't have enough time to automate the live paper trading infrastructure. I probably won't have time to do that tomorrow either because it's a weekday. But over the weekend, I'm going to automate this so I don't have to spend a whole night stream working on this paper trading stuff. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you found this interesting. I'm working on this every day and slowly marching towards something that I could implement live. Don't forget to check out the GitHub, download it if you want to try it out. Let me know how I can improve it, what you'd like to see added to it. And if you're interested, join the Discord. There's a bunch of people working on algorithmic trading. So if you want to talk about that stuff, join the Discord. The link for all the stuff's in the description. And that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Adios.